Welcome viewers to this new session of reasoning by Rishi Gurukul. My name is Karan Singh Katoch and the topic that I have chosen today is counting of figures. One of the most important topic of CSAT, and I have seen so many questions in state PCS exams. So guys, do learn all the concepts properly, right? So counting of figures. In this topic, examiner generally asks question on 4 different types of figure. One of them is line. Then there comes triangles. Triangle is his favorite. Triangles are his favorite. Then comes squares. And finally rectangles. So let us learn what are these shapes and what are these figures, and right after them how to solve question based upon those particular figure. Okay. So let's talk about the first thing. The first thing is lines. So, what is the meaning of lines? So, line is a single dimension figure made up of n number of points, like this. So, over here AB is a line. Now, actually this is called line segment. Actually this is called line segment. But for your exam, I'm talking about CSAT, I'm talking about SSC and state PCS. In those exams, they generally, if they want to say line, they generally means line segment, right? So line segment has two particular ends like this one. A is one of the end, B is one of the end. But talking about in general sense, there is a difference between line segment and line, right? Line is something which can be increased or which can be extended on the both sides. But whereas line segment has two particular ends. This is the general difference. But for your exam, what you will do, you will assume line segment and line to be same thing. Now, so what is the definition of line or line segment? I said one dimensional. I said one dimensional figure having two definite ends or two definite endpoints, right? So be careful. Now sometime there are things like this. For example, let's say you have a line segment AB AC, and in between there is one more point given to you which is B. Now if I ask you for this particular question, if I ask you how many line segments are there, then I have seen some of the students are saying, sir, there are 3 line segments. What are those? AB, then BC, then AC. But class, this is totally wrong. This is not correct. Why this is not correct? Because see, I said what is a line segment? Line segment will have two definite endpoints. Two definite endpoints. Two definite endpoints. So if we start our line segment from A, so tell me, does it ends at A? Is it ending at, oh sorry, if we start a line segment from A, so you can see, is this line segment is ending at A, ending at B? See, it is not ending at B. This line segment is not ending at B, whereas this line segment is ending at C, right? So I cannot say, over here I cannot say that AB is a line segment. No, because in case of AB, line has started from A, but this line is not ending at B. So AB is not a line, or you can say line segment. Similarly, talking about BC, suppose the line has started from C, then you can see, is this line ending at B? No. This line does not have any end at B, so that is why BC is not a line. Finally, talking about AC, yes, AC is a line. Why? Why AC is a line? Because this line is starting at A and this line is ending at A, so AC line has two definite endpoints, hence AC is a line. So in this figure there is only one line. So let's do one more example. Let's say if you have something like this, A, then there is B, then there is C, then there is D, and finally this is E. Now again, in this figure there is only one line segment or line, which is AE. Why so? Because this line AE has two definite ends. Now if you ask me, sir, why not AC? So guys, please try to understand. Talking about AC over here, then this line is starting at A, but this line is not ending at C. The line is not ending at C. It is extended afterwards C till E. So AC is not a line segment. So over here, this A, B, C, D, E is forming only one line segment, or they are collinear points, or they are, or what you can say, they are, all these are collinear points. All these are collinear points. Or you can keep one thing in your mind, that collinear points makes one line, right? Now what is the meaning of collinear line? Collinear line meaningly all the points are lying in the same line. See, A, B, C, D, E, all the points are lying in the same lines, so these points are known as collinear point. So do remember, collinear points makes one line. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now guys, if it is clear, let's move to next thing. So let's do some questions. Now if I ask you how many lines are there in this figure? How many lines are there in this figure? Now over here class, there are, let me join this end as well. So this is, let's say this is point A, this is B, this is C, this is D. So if I ask you how many lines are here, then you will answer me, sir, 5 lines are here. How many lines? 5 lines. Now why 5 lines? See, now talking about AB, so AB is a line having two endpoints. Now some of you may argue, sir, A, B, C are lying on the same extended line, but the class, the problem over here is, over here this AB is horizontal. Over here AB is horizontal. or horizontal line, right? And BC is vertical. BC is vertical line. So whenever lines are forming an angle of 90 degree between them, or any angle other than 0 or 180, when lines are forming any angle other than 0 and 180 between them, then we will consider those lines as two different lines. So try to understand, over here AB and BC are forming some angle. Over here there is some angle between AB and BC. But in this case, if ABC were lying like this, so over here, if I ask you what is the angle, between AB and BC, then you will answer, sir, there is no angle, or some of you may answer, sir, there is 180 degree. So other than 0 or 180 degree, if there is some angle between the lines, then you will consider those lines as two different lines like this. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So in this figure you can see AB is a horizontal line. Now DC is a horizontal line, and AD is a vertical line. So in this figure we are having two horizontal lines named DC and AB, and two vertical lines named BC and AD, and you can see one line is diagonal over here, right? One line is diagonal, that AC line is diagonal. Right? So in this figure we are having two horizontal lines, two vertical lines, one diagonal. So total number of lines will become 2 plus 2 plus 1, which is 5. I hope this is clear. Now let's increase the difficulty level. Next question is C. Tell me, class, how many lines are there in this figure? How many lines are there in this figure? So let me name the endpoints first. Let's say this is A point, this is B point, C point, then D point, E point, F, G, H, and this central one is O. So in this figure, if you pay attention, class, we are having three horizontal lines. How many horizontal lines are there? Three horizontal lines are there. What are those? AC is one of them. Now you please don't say AB is a line. AB is not a line. Why? Because A, B and C, all these points are lying on the same line, so only one line is there. This one is only one line, because A, B, C are collinear, they are lying on the same line. So A, B, C is a single line, and I'm saying it is AC. Now the second line over here is HD, this line. Second horizontal line over here is HD. O is lying on this line, so HO and OD are not different lines, right? After it GE is a line. Right? Now F is lying on the line GE, so we will not consider GF and FE as a line. It is not a line because this GF is not following the condition of forming a line segment or a line. Fine. Now after it, talking about vertical lines. Okay, so in this question, if you pay attention to vertical lines, so see, from A point till G point, this is one of the vertical line. From A point till G point, one of the vertical line, right? Now from B point till F point, second vertical line. B point till F point, second vertical line. From C point till E, third vertical line. So we are having 3 horizontal lines, we are having 3 vertical lines. After this, in this figure, please pay attention how many diagonals are present. Diagonal, or you can say tilted lines are present. How many diagonals or tilted lines are present, right? So if you pay attention, then you will find out you can see in this first diagonal is AE. First diagonal is AE. First diagonal is AE. Right? Now, second diagonal is this one. Second diagonal is GC. Second diagonal is GC. Right? Any other thing which is left? You can observe. Right? See, there were 3 horizontal lines, AC, then HD, then GE, 3 vertical line, AG, then BF, then CE. After it, see, after it we are left with 2 diagonals, that is AE and GC, right? So 2 diagonals. So total lines over here is 8. So total lines over here is 8. I hope guys you are getting these things. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Now, next figure. You have to tell me how many lines are there in this figure. Let me draw this. How many lines are there in this figure? Now the figure is completed. Class, what you can do, you can pause the video, you can think how many are there, and afterwards you can answer. So let's discuss. First of all, let's name these points. Let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this one is E, then this is F, and this central one is O. So first of all, in this figure, look out how many horizontal lines are present. How many horizontal lines are present? Horizontal lines present is BC. Please don't say BD and CD. I have discussed the reason before, because D is lying on the line BC. So BD and CD are not lying. They are forming only one line, that is BC. After it, pay attention how many vertical lines are there. Vertical lines meaningly those lines whose angle appears to be 90 degree with horizontal line, right? So over here you can observe AD is a vertical line, right? Done. After it, diagonal lines. By the word diagonal, in this case I mean to say you have to count tilted line as well. You have to count tilted lines as well. So if we are having a case of square, then we can say diagonal, or over in this case we can say tilted line. So you can see AB is one of the line. AB is one of the line, right? After it, AC is one of the line. Tilted line, right? After it, BC, sorry, BE, tilted line, BE, and finally FC. So how many? One horizontal line, one vertical line, four tilted line. Hence, total line over here are 4 plus 2, which is equals to 6. Right? Okay, I hope class you are getting these things. Now let's move to next question. Now next figure, let me draw this figure for you. Now keep this figure in your mind, because we are going to use this figure in case of triangle, in case of squares as well, right? So figure goes like this. Start counting if you can count till I draw this diagram. You can start counting as well. So this kind of figure you can find out in your exam. So let's calculate how many lines are there. So first of all, let me name all the endpoint. Let's say this is A, this one is A, this one is B, this one is C, this is D, this one is E, this one is F, now this is G, H, I, J, K, L, and this one is M point. Now in this figure, first of all, pay attention to horizontal lines. Pay attention to horizontal lines. So how many lines are horizontal? Let's see. Horizontal line. If you pay attention to line ABC, so ABC is only a one line. ABC is a single line. I am representing this by AC. After it, second horizontal line, please pay attention, second horizontal line is JHIDL. JHIDL. I am representing this, these all points are lying on the one line. So JL line, please pay attention, it is JL line. Okay, after it, see next you can see GE, this line, F, or you can say GFE, line GFE or line GE. F is lying on the line GE, so there will be no line formation because of this F. Like if you say GF is a line, no. If you say FE is a line, no. GE is a line, F is lying on this line, right? Okay, after it, pay attention to how many vertical lines are there. So in this case, if you pay attention, then vertical line, first vertical line is AG. Second vertical line, please pay attention, second vertical line is KM. See, on this line, B is lying on the line KM, I is lying on the line KM, F is lying, so they will not form any separate line. They are lying on the same line, so KM. See, K, B, I, F, M are forming one line. I am naming this line as KM, right? Final vertical line is CE. Right? So how many horizontal lines we have? 3 horizontal lines we have. How many vertical lines we have? 3 vertical lines we have. Finally, other than this, now you have to go for diagonal or tilted line. You have to go for diagonal or tilted lines, right? Now talking about diagonal, so you can see AE is one of the diagonal. AE, this line AE is one of the diagonal. Then CG is second diagonal. After it, we are talking about tilted lines, right? Tilted or diagonal lines. We have counted diagonals. Now, after it, talking about AE. AIE and AE one as same thing. They both are forming one single line, right? So I'm writing AE only. Now, beside these, GJ, this one is one of the tilted line. Then GA is one of the tilted line. Then AK is one of the tilted line. AK, right? Then KC, okay? Then CL, right? Then LE and EM, and finally MG. So how many tilted or diagonal lines we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 diagonal or vertical, 10 diagonal or tilted lines we have. So talking about total line, so total line will be number of horizontal lines plus number of vertical lines plus number of tilted or diagonal lines. Hence total will be 16. Okay class, I hope you are getting these things. So this is the right way of calculating. Lines. See, by other methods you may get stuck. Okay, fine. Next question is, see, you have to tell me how many lines are there in this figure. Let me draw this. Okay, this is the half completed. After it, this is one single point. This thing is one single point. This is one single point. Now again, this is one single point. This one is one single point. And this one is your figure. You have to tell me how many. Lines are there in this figure. Okay. Now, how to calculate? So first of all, name this figure. A, this is B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, then this is point K, then this is point L. I have named all the points over here. Now let's count the lines, right? So what is the funda? Funda is to count vertical lines, then horizontal lines, then diagonal or tilted lines. Choice is yours. You can calculate these three lines in any order. So I'm starting with vertical line in this case. So talking about vertical lines. So in this figure, you can see we are having AF as a vertical line. Then there is BE, a vertical line. Then there is DC. Then there is DC. DC is vertical line. So in totality, we are having 3 vertical lines in this figure. Fine. After it, let's go for horizontal lines. Now be careful. Horizontal lines, right? Horizontal lines. So horizontal lines. See, over here we are having AC as a horizontal line. there is no line formation, there is no horizontal line because of point B, because point B is lying on the line AC. Now talking about second horizontal line, so second horizontal line is this one. Second horizontal line is this one, that is FD. There is no horizontal line because of the point E, because point E is lying on the point on the line FD. So we are having two horizontal lines. Other than this, let's go for diagonal lines. Diagonal lines, or you can say tilted lines. Diagonal lines or tilted line. Now, one by one, how many tilted lines are there? See, FG. The first that I can see is FG. This line, FG. Then GEKC. Please pay attention. GCKC. I have not drawn this figure up to the mark, but if you draw this diagram properly, then GE and KC will lie on a single line. GEKC will lie on a single line. So I am saying GC, the second tilted line is GC. After it, next you can see HE. So EH, or you can see HELA. This will be a straight line because there is no end point in between. So I can say HA, the third diagonal line. HA, the third diagonal line. After it, HD. After it, HD. HD is again a line. Okay. After it, now, please pay attention to the lower half of the figure. In the lower half, AJ. In the lower half, AJ is a line. In the lower half, AJ is a line. After it, JBKD. JBKD is a single line. Point B, point K, point D, point J are lying on the same line. So JD, right? Okay, I hope this line will give you beautiful memories. JD. Okay. Now talking about next thing, see. Next thing is, see, next line, IBKLF. IBKLF. If you draw this figure properly, so they will lie on the same line. So FI is the next line. Right? After it, finally, IC. After it, finally, IC. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 diagonal lines. So in totality, we are having 3 horizontal lines, 3 vertical lines, 2 horizontal lines, 8 diagonal or tilted lines. So in totality, I can say we are having 13 lines in this figure. How many lines? In this figure, there are 13 lines. Now, let's move to next thing, and the one of the most important point under the counting of figure. I hope this is clear to all of you. Let's move further. Next thing under the counting of figure is counting of triangles. One of the most confusing and difficult thing. So let's discuss how to do this. Next thing is counting of triangles.